Hi. Hi. Hi again. I'm supposed to be relaxing. What does relaxing mean? I don't know. I don't know. I try everything and it still seems as if I'm not relaxing enough. Yeah. I'm still monitoring my blood pressure and I'm trying to reflect on when did it all start. So I think there was a buildup of it, you know, but not not paying it much attention since I've never had high blood pressure before. I was unaware of that was what was happening to me. So I decided to just do as I do all the time because most of the time, you know, I have been putting my health together naturally, and when situation arise that I have to go to the doctors for any serious complications, then it's like a wake up call. Oh no, this was happening, that was happening. So, surviving cancer 2 years ago, um, after coming out of being full vegetarian for the past for 7 years straight, I mean, no meat eating, I found my body was recuperating, stronging up, and I got the swine flu. And it was some kids that actually brought that in to a friend that I was frequently visiting and hanging out with. And I happened to catch the swine flu. So I'm like, if vegetarianism is supposed to build up your resistance to most diseases and help you to recuperate, then how comes I'm still breaking down and catching, these kind of viruses in our atmosphere? But I was struggling in getting better from the swine flu, so it was very hard being a vegetarian and the swine flu is beating me, you know. So I started putting in a little meat in my system because my mom would be like, you need to eat a little meat and strong up. They've been trying to get me back to eat a little meat to strong up. So, yeah, fried chicken was what zonked me back into health from vegetarianism, catching the swine flu. Fried chicken. I don't know, I get a vision to say, eat the fried chicken and you'll feel better. And sweethearts, I ate the fried chicken and I got better. It was miraculous. But as I said, God does some mysterious things. God works in mysterious ways. And so I am here now after starting to eat back meat. Well, I haven't been eating a lot of red meat more than just chicken or fish or, um, lobster or shrimp. Those kind of lighter white meats. It's a little easier to digest than the beef and the other meats they talk about, goat and cow and I don't know, them have a whole heap of them, whole heap of meat names that people eat. But it just seems that I'm a little bit more that kind of a prone to be a vegetarian type of person. So I enjoy that most. So, but the point is that I started eating back some kind of meat to build up back on my proteins and my you know, we need to put a little of that into our system, I believe, and to strong up because being out there into the world with people who are eating meats and them coughing and them sweating and you mixing with them and the whole pollution of our environment and stuff, yeah, your body must break down. You're not in the Garden of Eden eating your vegetables and your fruits all the days of your life, and you're prone to catching any kind of illnesses as it blows your way. You will. The point is, how quickly do you recuperate from it? Anyway, I caught the caught the swine flu and recuperated from that. Following that, I think there was the chikungunya, or the chikungunya was before the swine flu. It was one of them. And being surrounded by my mother, my stepfather, my son, everybody had the chikungunya, and I had to be nursing them. So automatically, the mosquitoes that was around them got me too, because I have to be in their environment, giving them food and whatever. So I break down with that. So sweethearts, I had to work on myself to build myself back up to get rid of that virus as well that was plaguing our society. So that was an experience to recuperate from. But surviving the cancer 2 years ago now, that one was a trauma. I mean, I had to basically use a lot of home remedies in addition to, my diet. I had to eat certain foods into my body that would not stimulate the cancer cells to keep growing back. And then after monitoring it with my doctor, he says, well, Chrissy, the symptoms is going down. That means the cancer is going away. And, we eventually overcome that. Now is high blood pressure. Sweetheart, I never have high blood pressure in all my life. So I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is this? I worry too much, yeah, and I was doing too much. And so I don't know if it have something to do with I caught an infection. I think over the past birthday weekend and stuff, swimming in the pool and the beach and the up and about and everything, I must have caught an infection, and I noticed my ears was kind of cloggy. So I said to my husband, honey, my ears is cloggy. What's going on with it? What's going on with it? So we said, okay, let's try clear it. Let's try clear it. So we used our usual olive oil, and that's a healing oil, and you know, and the ears clogged, had disappeared. But I thought the infection had gone. So if I had known the infection was there, I would have built up my immunity and used some of my natural remedy antibiotics. Your coconut water and your tuna plant and yallows and stuff like that. Your single Bible and But sweethearts, I neglected it, and before I know, I realized I could hardly talk. I was having stress pains here, and I was like, wait a minute, something happening, something happening. And I couldn't realize it till my husband said, you need to go to the doctor. When I go to the doctor, sweetheart, the pressure of 100. What the heck? So, right there, we realized what was happening. I have an infection. Almost get a heart attack and stroke. So, on my reflection now, I remember my dad died at 50, or within that age group, when he was 50, around that region, from a heart attack. My mom have heart attacks. My other family members have heart attack. It's in my family history. So therefore, I am prone to this heart attack thing. So I said, before I dropped dead, I was quick enough, I guess, the modernized time and the wake up calls of your elders and the other people in your family having these strokes and the heart attacks and stuff kind of gave me that wake up call to know that, Chrissy, it's your turn to drop dead. Or get the heart attack like the rest of your family members. So you better stop. So, sweetheart, I have to stop, and I'm thankful that I'm here to give you the story and even to reflect, because how do I relax? I'm trying to relax, and I think I don't know how to relax because I have been up and about. From a teenager, I've been working in family business, and it has been a journey, something that I enjoy doing. I can do, and I do so well. Let me turn on this TV because Endless Love, come on, modernize Endless Love, and I'm gonna turn it down because that's it. Um, I saw it already, and I don't want to, watch it over because I'm talking to my peeps and sharing um, my reflections over my time of being um, in Jamaica, working and doing all the things that I do. And I say I might as well share this before I die anyway, because yes, all of us have to die one day. And it so happened it might just be me, being such a health freak and trying to take care of myself so much. You ever notice the people them who don't focus on them health live longer, and the ones them who take care of themselves, take care of them dead fast? Well, that's me. I was focusing on my health a lot because seeing my dad die, seeing my dad have the my mom have the heart attack, and all the people around me getting sick has forced me to kind of focus on my health growing up. So I'm never a sweet person. I don't like sweets. I'm never a salty person either. I don't like salts. They're just not my thing. But other foods that we eat contains those things, those ingredients. And if you eat from other restaurants and people cooking, you're gonna get a little more of it inside of your diet. But then, everything is a balance. So you need a little of something all the time. A little sweet, a little salt. You just have to balance it out. But as I said, since it's in my family bloodline, I guess I am prone to it, and it's so that it's attacking me now, where I am on the verge of this heart attack to come. So I'm reflecting now on how much I do, because they say you're supposed to relax, take it easy. No worrying, no fretting. Don't stress out yourself. Sweetheart, how am I going to do that when I've been working from I've been young? And it's the same challenge my mom had and my dad had. How do they stop work when they have been doing it all their lives from teenagers? I have been doing mine from high school. Well, my mom is like from in her tummy, because when she was pregnant, we were always doing the up and down. That business to us comes coming like it's a part of eat, like you're eating your meal. The way how it's a part of your life. It's not something that's hard to do. And when some people say it's challenging, I'm like, because you don't do it regularly or all your life like us. So it's coming like a natural. So I'm reflecting, even sharing with my son, that when I was younger and I finished high school and started working in the family business, helping mom run the gas station and stuff. In the over the period of time, it's three motor vehicles I could purchase, through bank loan, yes, but I mean, because I was running the gas station, have my own little checkbooks and stuff, I was able to save enough money coming in as we purchase gas and oil, because that's what we sell, gas and oil and car accessories and stuff. And that's why I say I don't understand how some people say them can't live, when a simple thing as buying and sell back is is a way of earning to even help pay your bills and buy food put on your table. I've seen people like lawyers, doctors, all them do is buy and sell, and they make more money than what them was doing working as a lawyer or a doctor. You understand? So, when people say it's hard and like, I'm like, it's because you don't like doing what that entails you to do. All you like is the money, but you don't like to do the work. So therefore, it's gonna feel hard to you. I mean, most of it is common sense, really, because if you buy something and you're gonna sell it back, you're gonna sell it back at a little higher price than what you purchased it at. So most people do most business people make their business that way. I mean, the whole world is run by business that way. So I'm like, how comes some people say they're having a hard time putting it together? So I'm like, the reason why they have a hard time putting it together would be that maybe they just don't like that. They don't like doing that. They don't like selling stuff. They don't like shopping to sell back or shopping for other people. Maybe they don't even like shopping at all, you know? And if you're in an environment where people ask you to go get something for them, then what big deal is that? You know, if you don't want to do it, maybe it's just not your thing. Maybe you're mean. Maybe I don't like you sending me to go buy nothing for you to carry back for you. You know, so it's an individual thing. So as I'm saying, I don't see anything very hard in that. That's very simple to do. It's something that my family do all their life. My mom and dad is either to build things, make things, or purchase things and sell back. Mm? That's even what our grandparents do too. They would like make things or grow things and sell back. So I'm trying to figure out, why is that considered hard? And the only way I can find an assumption, a solution to why some people would say it's hard, it's because maybe all their life they might be busy reading a book, reading a book, instead of going out and doing practical things like interpersonal relationships, like communicating with people, talking with people, sharing with people. They don't like that really. And when they have to do that, they feel, angry or upset because they don't really like to interact with other people. That's the only solution I could think why they are saying buying and selling back is hard. Maybe they just don't like to interact. They prefer sit there and read their book, because I find that easier to do. And people will always want to choose the easy way in life, which is nobody troubles me, nobody bother me, just sit down and read my book and fill up myself with all these things, that the stories that people are talking about and whatever. And that's just an easy way out. I mean, come on, apply yourself. How do you apply yourself? You know? So as I'm saying, life is very simple because I got that opportunity to explore something that many people might not have gotten that opportunity to do offhand, but would like to, and don't know how to go about getting to do that. But listening to my parents' history now, my mom used to tease me. There's a story about when I was little. I have a whole heap of siblings and cousins, and my family unit. It's like auntie, uncle, brother, sister, cousins, everybody into the one house. So it's a big family. So I don't know what it is really to be an only child or a single child up until now, when I'm big now, you get to have your alone time and whatever. So I didn't really get a lot of alone time. It was always a crowd in my family. So when my mom said she going out to work, I used to say, yes, I'm going out to work. I have to go out to work. Because I didn't want to stay home with the crowd or with the helpers or the whole shebang. I just didn't want to leave her. And when I go out to work, I would go to the patty shop and buy patties and carry home. And I carry home and sell off to all my family members, my siblings. So from there, I was a buy and sell woman. I was a real little higgler. So my mother knew that I was a little businesswoman from a born. So when it comes on to the task of you grow big now and you're going to work in mom shop and continue buy and sell and work in the gas station and buy oil and gas and sell back and buy accessories and wiper blades and batteries and tires and tubes. I mean, that was fascinating to me. You understand? because it's something I'm doing from a little, yeah. When ready, sometimes you would have some kids, because the business spirit is into them. They go to school. I have some niece and nephew, when they're ready, they buy and sell things and carry go to school and sell them friends sweetie and things like that. When they're young in school time, because business is just a part of their bloodline and it's in their genes. It's like adults now would discourage a person or a child if they say they're doing that. They're not realizing, say, it's just a little extra ability this child get. They would discourage them and say, what a rude picnic. You're rude. You buy things and come back, come sell the children them at school and carry on like that. But they don't know it's a little business ability, a little business talent that child is, a gift that child born with. So my parents never said nothing. All I know, say, when I went out and I went out to the shop with mom and I could come back with a dozen patty and sell back my siblings and other neighbors and whatever people that was around me and stuff. They were happy for it. And them say, yes, Chrissy, we want it. And my mother didn't stop me. She just encouraged and said, that's the way to go, baby. You must make money that way. You will have. So my pocket money, every time she gave me my pocket money always improved. It was always growing. So now I never, if she gave me $100, back then, like $100 is a lot of money for lunch money. I'm trying to think back into my school days. It was like $100 we had, $50, 20. We never have $500 then, or $1,000 then. It was like $100 and $20. So it was a lot of money. So when we do any little thing and it turn over, you find yourself cashy. You get to save a lot of money. So you could go, when you finish, we could have got to Pegasus and buy lunch and Hilton Hotel and eat food. Because we used to invest our money wisely and make a profit on it. So I do understand how people is finding it so challenging to even put themselves together. And that was what I did from I was young, growing up. When I worked into the gas station and had my income coming in, that's where I got money from to even pay for me to go to night school. And I mean, everybody sit down and them is looking at me, what a liar, what a fool. It's like, then where me get it from? Because if I am working the gas station buying and selling things, expect me to have some money. Unless I wasn't working. Unless me sit down in the gas station and say, everybody come full up gas. Who did not have to pay me? Then I can say, well, she did tell everybody to come full up gas, so she never have no money. But then again, how would I get to pay back the loans for the car? Remember, my first car I bought was a Swift. The second one, and the bank loans that we buy them from, And the only place I work, I was not a drug dealer, so nobody say, is drug dealer, because I know most of them love say, yeah man, a drug dealer. No, it's gas station. Right, back in those days, cars never cost like over $1 million. Back in my days, the Swift, you had the Swift, them, they were like 300,000, 400,000. Them kind of price range there for vehicles. We had a Mazda pickup with my first husband, when was running the gas station too, right? And I mean, it's the gas station pay, we draw the check up each time, and the bank facilitated us to have the vehicle, and life went on, and it was simple as that. But everybody who don't know business and they're all into the hands out, them not understand nothing pertaining to buy and sell. Them going like it's something impossible. Say if you buy and sell, it can't work. And that is all I do all my life, and it worked for me. So me no know how it can work for nobody else. What I do so. Some of them don't like to talk to people, and maybe that is the reason when you go to share something you have, because sometimes people buy things what you like, things that you use. For instance, if you have on something and it is nice and it's comfortable, another your friend or somebody around you is gonna say, where did you get that from? I like it. And easily, if you have an extra one, you can sell them it. Not no wrong with it. But nowadays the people them a create a scene like them gone psychotic. What? What? You're going to buy and sell? How dare you? I'm like, huh? You crazy? Gone mental? That's all I did all my life. And the same buy and sell that I did was what gave me extra monies to go and do night school counseling. It gave me money to do computer classes at night, accounts classes, right? When me gonna UE and I do my child psychology and my computer and me extra this and me extra that. I buy and sell. Hmm? Buy and sell. And when me save up my little allowance and whatever me get, and people want it for borrow for buy and sell, me all would lend them, and them even give me back a little extra on it and say, Chrissy, because you lend me this, me gonna give you back a little extra on it. You understand? So I don't know why nowadays that, because me all know and everything I calm down and them see me with things and that, everybody is like, how comes and no, it can't be done and everything, because they couldn't do it, because they didn't have the patience and the discipline to know how to talk to people and how to share. You're so mean because you have something and you have two, and you can't even share with another person to say, okay, you can have this one. Give me back my money for it. No. Yeah? Because me purchase it, make me buy back me something. And people will do that. Some people just expect you to just give them your things, and them expect you to just make them just take advantage of you like that. And when them take advantage of you like that, you mustn't ask them back for nothing in return. And in return, them not coming to trade to say, since you give me this, I'm going to give you that. Mm-mm. Then I have nothing called kindness about them where it comes to you help me, so I'll help you back. It's like you help me, are good for you, to hell with you. Me no business with you. You shouldn't have helped me. Me never tell you to help me. I'm like, what the hell? Ungrateful dog. We say Marga dog bite, turn round bite you. Don't sorry for Marga dog. They go and turn round bite you. Because they don't know what it is to be thoughtful and kind, and how to share and help each other. So my dear, I am trying to figure out how to relax, but this is the most I can do. Either lay down, sleep, raise up my hand into air to keep my circulations going, do my breathing exercises, inhale and exhale, and sleep and sleep some more and sleep some. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to relax because this is what it caused me to do. And you have to tell me, what more can I do to relax? So if you know how to relax, feel free to share with me. What is it I'm not doing that is supposed to make me relax? Am I supposed to stop thinking? Am I supposed to just lay down like a dead person like this? Do people do this? What do you do? Well, my son is actually doing all the driving for me. So thank you, Lord, because that is a stressor on me on the traffic on the road. As I said, back in my days when we used to drive the other vehicles in my younger years, we never had so much vehicles on the road too. So I didn't have that stress of a crowd and traffic to contend with. But now, everybody have car. And you hear how much for the vehicles them nowadays. No vehicle that cost less than millions of dollars, in Jamaica. But sweetheart, everybody have vehicles. So just boys on. So that's why I'm saying, Look how long. It's 3 vehicles I bought in my days, um, back in my days. And brand new vehicles, straight from Mazda. One was straight from Mazda. One was straight from Suzuki. Where the next one was straight from, we bring it in from Japan, one of the Toyotas. So therefore, I have been on a journey with vehicles that I would have never believed the day would have come where I can't drive no more because my hand are tense up on me. And my stress pain stress out on me. I may have to take it easy. Yeah? but, but in life, everything happens to slow you down and stop you. So we're supposed to be venturing out to the country tomorrow, but we checked the meteorologist, the weather forecast, and it's saying the rains, thunderstorms. We don't want to go in the rain, so it's gonna affect the Caribbean Sea, but it's mostly the South Coast. So I guess we're gonna have to drive through Ocho Rios, St. Anne's Bay area, the the North Coast area, um, to get out to West tomorrow because that's where it's gonna be. Sunshine, I'll be walking on a sunshine. Sunshine, give me the sun. I don't want to go in the rainy days. I spoil up my song as usual. But we're trying to avoid the rain. So yeah, I think that might be the solution. I'll hear what my son is saying in the morning, how he feels. But I'm telling him, North Coast, they say sunny, gonna be sunny tomorrow, and let's hope it is, and we get a good drive down, right? But as I'm saying, peeps, I have to learn to relax, and you guys are gonna help me, right? Because I ought to kill off myself. I ought to drop dead. This pressure thing that I'm not figuring out how to relax. So thank God my doctors give me some pressure tablets to be taken and some antibiotics to help clear up the infection. But at least I shared with you what's happening with me and where I am, and hoping that things get better with me and not worse. Right, guys? My peeps are my little friends, that I chat to all the time. But you see, I have to be doing the live shows because they said the computer actually draws a lot of your energy as well. So typing on it all the time is working up finger muscles, and I guess it tensing up. So I can't get to do as much of my physicals because, as I said, I had some previous accidents before that kind of shift my back up and my spine up. So if I do too much exercises like my gymnastics and stuff, I'm shifting my spine out of place and getting some horrible pinch nerves. So I have to, it's like I end up being very delicate. My body end up being so delicate. So I have to try find ways to take it so easy. But the good thing is that there is other ways of keeping physical, and like dancing, like them kind of hip hop, or what they have, some little, not too rigorous ones I can do, some really lighter version of keeping physical. So I'm gonna try and focus on things like that. Um, riding bicycle to my bicycle in the country. I have to do more of that. I think that would help. That's a lighter thing, and I laugh a lot when I do that one. So I'm thinking my bicycle riding. Um, what else? Maybe go to the beach, and that is supposed to be relaxing. You know, cooling out in the salt water, river and stuff like that. Think something I have to find that is not too rigorous on me and helps me to relax. But keep me in prayers too, guys. I'm praying a lot, and taking my little bush medicines and doing my self healing therapies, my meditations and stuff, and hoping that, those better days will come. And I just have to learn also to not worry about anything, not put anything on my head. And when people come in to harass me, I mean, when I'm ready, everybody is giving me orders to do this. They want this done. Everybody want this done. Everybody want that done. And you can do so much and no more. So people have to understand as well. When I say I have to focus on me first before I do you, it's a serious thing. Yeah, because I can't do everything for everybody. You have to try help yourself too. You have to try do something for yourself too. You can't expect me to come and run a business for you that you are supposed to do when it's not mine and it's yours. Yeah? If it's yours, you have to know what to do. The most I can do is offer you an advice. And then again, I try and offer them advice. I try and explain it, but it not then head tough. It can't understand. And I'm like, how in the head tough? And I can't understand. And then I realize God must make some people with tough head that they can't understand. And that is why the ones that God bless with the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding to can do things have to end up doing things for others that head tougher and can't understand. But I'm just saying they need to understand too that sometimes their demands of wanting you to do so much for them is like they expect you to neglect you. So you have to remind them, so listen now. I have to do me, and then when I do me, then maybe I can do you. But you cannot expect me to neglect me, to jump to do your thing to make it work for you, and you still not understand. Even when I do it for you, you're still not learning it so that you can take it over and do it. You understand? Because even when I was young, my parents, I didn't have a dad to teach me about business. I had to. My father was like, "Your girl, girl, going to stay home. Girl's gonna be into the house doing homemaking. The girl's gonna find a nice rich husband that gonna take care of them, and you women going to stay home." The girls is two girls my mom had for my dad. So he just believed that we girls were gonna just be so girly and stay home and do nothing more than be the homemakers, be the mother for our kids, and just do that. So he never really bothered to teach us nothing or focus us on no business or anything. But my mom now would have me and my sister up and down with her, up and down with her, and she would busy trying to show us what to do. But mom wasn't a talker either, because she wouldn't really be telling us what to do and how to do the business. She would just do it and expect us to learn from seeing what she's doing. So that was how I learned. I learned from observation. I learned from observing how mom did her business, because she wasn't the type to sit me down. You see, like how I would maybe try and tell my daughter or tell my son, um, or explain out to my husband, or others that come to me for advice on doing business, and I would give them little insights and little tips. No, my mother would say, um, uh, she just do, it, and then if she have a task for you to help her with, she give you that task, and you just either do it or you don't do it. But if you don't do it, there's a consequence to you. She said, but I give you something today, you didn't do it, so that's why you don't have what you have. If you didn't do what I tell you to do, you would have what you wanted to have. And then it's like you have to catch on. And then I would catch on right away and say, oh, okay. I never realized it. So I was like a little faster learner, because she wouldn't have to tell me anything. All I had to do was watch her and see what she do. in the business, how she would buy things and how she would sell the customers. You understand? And how she would sew clothes and sew things and how she would sell. And if people wanted things, she would tell them, okay, I will do it for you, or I can get it for you. And she will buy it for them and, sell it back to them. And it was common sense to know, oh, that's business. You buy and sell. So I don't know why other people can't figure it out. And them head is so tough. It's so tough. Oh, it's so tough. But me not know, as them say, everybody can do the same thing. Some people born to be teachers, some people born to be lawyers, some people born to be politicians, some people born to be housewife, some people born to be just totally what this. And the most you can do with them is say, God bless you. You serve a purpose. I soon figure out what your purpose is that you serve. Yeah, before you're dead. Some people just here for a learning lesson for others. Yeah, it's for others to learn from the things they do. So sometimes you'll be like, what did you do with your life? How comes you live until you're 80 or 70 and you don't have a story? You must have a story. Tell me. And if you listen to their story, you will hear it. So sometimes it's fascinating to hear some people's story. And sometimes, you know, you just take it as a learning experience because you can learn from other people's stories as well on what not to do in your life and what to do or what you can do and what can help because there's so many things that can help you. When I chose to do my life, my mom was like, "Is you choose your life? You want it to be an independent person, and have your own things, and you never have to depend on nobody too much and stuff like that." So it's your choice. While some people like the choice of they want to depend on somebody, they don't want to do nothing, they don't want to have no responsibility, because life is so much easier when there's somebody taking care of you. Yeah. Well, that is another story. Shared with another person that told me that the best investment she did was in her daughter because, by the time she have mostly 4 kids and it's only the daughter, the one that pull off, making sure that she's okay. So sometimes you're there having out a whole bunch of kids and feel say, you're going to reap from a whole lot of them, and out of the whole bunch of them is only one turn out to benefit you. So it's just the mentality of our people. Some of them just feel if they're a woman, and if they have a lot of kids, they can, by the time they finish growing the kids, I think it's like a journey where the the husbands or the partners give them maintenance money to grow the children, because this is another way of survival, and it lasts up until the children reaches like 18, so they always have an income, 18 or 20 something, they always have an income coming in to maintain themselves off of the child, because the partner who they have the children with, even if it's 4 different men, 4 different children, 4 different men, the men give them money a week time. So for instance, if one child you get a thousand, if it's $1,000, him going give you for one child, each of them give you 1,000. You get $4,000 to stay home with the children them, right there, so till every week or even every day. We don't know how it goes. And by the time the child becomes 21, the child start working and give back to the mother too. The 4 children. Isn't that a way of earning and survival? But that's a earning technique that women do in living, in surviving. So there's a whole lots of ways out there that people live by, but and their life is not so hard or difficult. But at the end of the day, you still have to take good care of yourself. It doesn't make sense you sit down there waiting for somebody to do it for you. You have to know how to do it. So all I need to just find out a good way of relaxing and getting my blood pressure down so I don't drop dead pound. And I forgot funeral. I forgot funeral. I don't go cremate me. I don't want the funeral. I don't want nobody come to my funeral. And they can cremate me. And just you know, just have a Thanksgiving service. Nothing too big. Me can me couldn't take the crowd already. And they can zoom it live on Facebook. Let my Facebook peeps see me when me drop dead. Don't it? Since I'm a Facebook fanatic. Yes, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go take it easy on my Friday night. And finish watch Endless Love again on TBS. It's pure movies I have to end up watching, but me have a relaxing and breathing exercises and stuff. Alright, so you take care and have a good night now, peeps. One life to live. Live, love, laugh, and do what makes it fun for you. Okay?